Hey, it's 8:37 p.m. Eastern Time on November 20th, 2017. My name is John Disk, and this is the Crypto Update. Alright, we'll get to it right as soon as this screen refreshes, and I'll zoom out a little bit. Boom, how's that? It could be straighter, but it's all gonna be good. About 90% of the market is in the green, and only 10% is in the red, and that's just Neo. Well, that's the top volume coins here. 90% of the top volume coins are in the green, and the market is looking superb. Particularly the coin of Bit, sitting at 82.6317. That's massive. We are doing great. Today's high is a record high at $8,301.13. That is an all-time world Bitcoin record. Look at us go, guys, and it's just the beginning. Ethereum comes in second at $369, holding its own. Ethereum is doing well, also at $370. Pretty much nothing but up. We had an adjustment right here. I don't know what time that was because that graph is not the best one in the world. Bitcoin Cash comes in third. It was in fourth for most of the day, but the volume came back a little bit. Bitcoin Cash is up 4%, sitting at $1,222.62. That's not a lot to speak of, considering a couple days ago it hit $2,400. Is this a complicated, intricate pump and dump? That's what a lot of people say. I don't know. I'll let the market decide for themselves. Litecoin, I'll have more about that. I shouldn't just leave that hanging in the air. There's reason to consider that. Litecoin comes in fourth in volume and sitting at $72.73. That's an excellent price for Litecoin. It looks like it's settled down and is about even on the day. So a little bit volatile for Litecoin, but it'll be a-okay for the most part. It is up. Neo comes in fifth, and Neo's way down at down almost 14%. It's slipping a little bit. A lot of volume, but it's mostly selling, and there we go, right there. Tried to hold its own for half of the day and was doing well until the second half of the day. IOTA comes in sixth and is sitting at 95 cents. IOTA just keeps moving up, 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 up 150% on the month. A lot of people making lots of money on IOTA, and you can see why. Every day it seems to be up. Today it's up another 11%. Ripple comes in seventh and sitting at, wow, Ripple's doing very well. 24.3 cents. Up another 4.46% on the day. Still struggling overall in the month, but it's looking quite healthy now. Ripple might be making a comeback and getting ready to break out from those 20-cent blues there. It's been a long time, Ripple. You're due. Mostly up. People are liking Ripple. Dash is coming in 8th in volume and at $475.65, up 7.72%. Having an excellent month, up 73.68%. Wow, look at that pattern. That's crazy. Didn't do nothing all day, and then it hit 5 p.m. That's a rocket ship there. And then 7 p.m. said, no, that's enough. People sold out at $490. The bots were programmed to get out. So that's the comfort zone for Dash. Now they'll push it back up to 490. You just watch. EOS, the ICOs. You know, another ICO was busted today. It was just a small-time little pig. They only got away with like 365,000, but they deleted all their accounts, and it was all fake name crap, and they scammed a few people. They didn't scam a whole lot, and I guess they got tired of scamming people, so they just took off with close to 400,000. EOS continues to do well, and it's amazing considering that this coin has not been released to the public. It's up 300% for the month, and for the day it's up another 4.04%. I don't know, man. ICOs, I don't trust any of them. I'm sorry, I just don't, man. But this one is gaining the public trust. I don't know a whole lot about it, I have to confess. I did study it at one point, but I don't really remember what the hell. And I got excited about it, just like I'm sure people are doing now. So maybe there is something there. I don't know, but they are gaining the public trust. Bitcoin Gold. Look who's back in the top 10. Top 10 volume. Bitcoin Gold comes back out of nowhere and is up to $160.91. On the day, it's up 20.85%. Now that is interesting. But anyway, that's the top 10 volume coins. Today's top news, 62% of institutional investors headed to Bitcoin, and half are already in. These are Wall Street people. These are people that invest in stocks and bonds and mutual funds and all this other stuff. Well, 31% are actually invested in Bitcoin. And another 31% are headed to Bitcoin and will be here any day. And what's attracting them? It's an interesting situation. What's attracting them is not the continued growth of Bitcoin, but the volatility of Bitcoin. Big ups, big downs, big swings, you know. And that offers traders opportunity to make a lot of money. These guys know when to get in. They know when the floor has been hit. They know when the ceiling has been hit. They know, not all of them, of course, but a lot of them. I mean, they're professional traders, and they like that Bitcoin volatility, and they like the volatility of many other markets, in crypto markets too. So here they come, folks. And that's going to offer a lot more swings than we have been doing. But you have to be careful with this, because, you know, when a $100 coin loses it's $25 of its value, it's 25%. And people say, you know, it ain't no big deal, give it another couple of weeks and it'll come right back. But when a $10,000 coin loses $2,500, it's like the end of the world. It's like, oh my God, let's get out, we're all going to die. So now all of a sudden it's back down to 7,500, and it just seems, but it's the same exact thing. If you have $1,000 invested in each one, you're losing the same amount of money on both coins. And so I guess it's just the way it is. I guess there's just more panicky people in Bitcoin who spread a lot of FUD, don't know what they're doing, buy high and sell low, and they lose their ass, so they go around trashing Bitcoin. And that gives these shitcoin people an opportunity to say, hey, we know Bitcoin let you down, but our coin, you know, Frank's coin or Jism coin, we're better. We're better than Bitcoin, and you can make millions right here with just a $10 investment, and that's what happens. Yesterday we got cut off because my memory card filled up, and we were answering this question. You have mentioned Kubera a few times. Is he a big influence, and why? And Rodney Weinstock has actually given me a list of questions about my influences, and there's about 50 people on there, and each day I take off one of the questions on his list and put it up here. Yes, Kubera Mike is a big influence, major influence. I think he's brilliant. He's very smart. I was disappointed in the whole pump and dump scheme he had going on, but it was hilarious. I mean, he told people, look, you're going to lose your money, and the link actually said, throw away your money here. 90% of you are going to lose money. It actually became, in the second pump and dump, they all lost money, including Kubera, because the people that know how to outsmart pump and dumps burned them all. But it was funny because I was a member of that group, just kind of like a silent observer in the whole thing. And in the end, everybody was burning everybody. They were buying inside information off Kubera, okay, and then they were selling it to each other. And they said they'd buy it for like 50, and then they'd sell it for like 60, or even it got down to like $30 in the end. So eventually you had all these pump and dumpers selling information to people that didn't have it yet, and they all had all this inside information, and it just did not work. And it was actually absolutely hilarious, because there's ways to screw a pump and dump and burn the people who were trying to burn other people. And that's what happened. They all got burned. So, but anyway, to answer your question, yes, Kubera, I've learned a lot from him. I think he's great, and believe it or not, I think he's honest, and I think he made a mistake with all that crap. He got carried away with himself. He's very influenced by the Wolf of Wall Street, and everybody wants to be like that guy. But the difference between the Wolf of Wall Street, I forget his name, is he never burned working people who were investing $50 or $100. He was burning born rich pricks who were polluting planet Earth and paying their employees slave wages and shipping, their shit, setting up factories in China and paying 10-year-old girls slave wages to build his crap. And so he was burning them guys who just have massive amounts of money to invest in the market. And of course, he got caught. One day, his little company there made $1 billion in one profit in one day, and they all went freaking nuts. They were all on drugs, and they had a big orgy. The whole thing is just wild, crazy. If you haven't seen The Wolf of Wall Street, you have to watch that movie. It's a true story. And he's out of jail now. He actually helps people now. He put hard-working losers right from the streets to work at his company, and they all made millions and millions of dollars. And it's really, you have to, anyway, Kubera was like really influenced by that guy, and he got lost in himself and carried away with himself, and he started his own little scam, and it backfired on him. So that's with that. But I still like Mike. I really do. Just because I learned a lot from him. And I respect people that I can learn from, you know. I respect everyone until they give me a reason not to respect them. But if somebody can teach me something, I can't help but respect it. It's just in my blood. I'm a teacher too, and I want to teach people and help people. And so when someone teaches the teacher and helps them teach other people, they've done me a great service, because now I have more to give to the public. Comprende? And that's how that works. I think he's entertaining, he's honest, and he has a way of capturing my attention and keeping it. So peace. Peace, everybody.